Okay, everybody, you saw the title, so let's get right into making our smothered turkey wings. So here we're going to be starting out with some turkey wings, and what I like to do is anytime I have an opportunity to trim extra fat off, I will do it. Even though this is a turkey wing, we still have a little extra fat here and here, and I'm going to go ahead and just trim that off. I already did the other pieces, so again, let's just get over here in the corner and just give it a nice cut, and then all this excess here, I will trim that off because it will basically just create a little extra grease in your pot, which I don't need, so let's take it off. So now it looks like this, your flat pieces, and I already trimmed the rest of them off. So let's go ahead and get them over here and get them seasoned. So let me just move our cutting board out of our way, and here we have our previously trimmed up turkey flats. So what we're going to do, first things first, obviously, is get them seasoned up. So here we have onion powder, garlic powder, a little paprika, some salt and black pepper. I'm just going to mix them all together. Oh, as well as a little touch of oregano. So let's just get this all mixed up. You could also use like a spice, a complete seasoning that has everything in it, but I have everything separate. So let me go ahead and just use the seasonings. Same old same, and here you go. Now let's go ahead and get our wings covered with those spices. So I'm going to be doing both sides, and then we're going to give them a nice rub to make sure we get every single one covered. Here we go. Look at that, a nice liberal amount of seasoning on them. So let's go ahead and just give them a rub. So now that we got these nice and seasoned up, let's go ahead and take off these gloves, and then we're going to add some additional ingredients. All right, so here I have some red bell peppers that I sliced up, and I'm going to add them right on top, as well as some onions. Again, here's our onions. Right on top they go. Right, get everything in here to the party. Just mix them up a little bit. Some peppers over here, onions over here. Alrighty, so let's add. Now we're going to add a little bit of moisture. So you can either use water or chicken broth. So here I'm just going to add a little bit of chicken broth around the edges right here. So here you'll see me add it over here. Just a little bit of chicken broth just to coat the bottom. Let's add a few bay leaves. I have just a couple. I have 3 bay leaves here. I'm just going to pop them right on top. And then I want to add a little bit of butter. You can actually use margarine as well. So I'm going to actually use margarine today. I do have butter, but I actually want to use margarine. I'm just going to add just a couple of dollops on the top. Right? Just like so. So you see 1, 2, 3. Move that back over here. And now let's just cover this with some aluminum foil. And we're going to bake in a 375 to 400 degree oven for at least 55 to 60 minutes before we come back to check on it. So let's go ahead and get some foil. Get it covered. And we're going to pop this in the oven, and then we will be back. Okay, everybody, after about 1 hour and 15 minutes of baking, this is what our turkey wings are looking like. They are done. You can take your fork and just stab them to see if they need to cook any longer, but these are done. So what we're going to do now is make a quick gravy. Okay, so here I have 2 cups of water, and what we're going to do is be adding some gravy mix. I actually have 2 packets. There is 1, and here is 2. So 1 was a turkey gravy and 1 was a brown gravy. So let's just mix this up in some cold water. 1 cup per package. So it's 2 cups of water. So we're just going to go ahead and mix this thoroughly. And then we're going to add this to our baking dish. So I mixed them, 1 turkey and 1 brown gravy, because I like the color that the brown gravy gives when it's cooked, whereas the turkey gravy is just a super light color, doesn't have much color to it. So I like to mix them to get the brown gravy in it, so I have some little nice color on it. All right, so now that we have this nicely mixed up, we're gonna just go ahead and pour this right into our turkey. All right, before we pour our gravy in here, I was just gonna take these bay leaves and kind of move them into the bottom so they can be in the gravy and absorb some of that flavor, get that bay leaf flavor in our gravy. And also we can move some of the onions and peppers to the bottom as well. Alrighty. So here we have our gravy mixture. Also, depending on how much liquid you have in your pan, you may want to pour some of that off. I probably should have taken the liberty to do that. What we're going to do now is pop this back in our oven on 350 to 375 for about 10 minutes until it thickens up nicely, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, so we are back. This is what our turkey is looking like after we put it in the oven for 20 minutes with the gravy. You see, the gravy has thickened up nicely. It's literally fresh out the oven. You see how it's bubbling up, and this is ready for us to plate. So I'm just gonna drizzle the gravy on the turkey wings, and here we have it, our nice smothered and gravy turkey wings, and we'll be back with a plate. Okay, everybody, here we have our smothered turkey wings with some chicken flavored rice and some mixed veggies. So let's go ahead, and as you can see, this is like just come apart easily. I don't even have to put pressure or use a knife to cut it. Let's go ahead and give this turkey a taste. It's seasoned nicely. The gravy is perfect. You gotta give this one a try. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching.